This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Safety's creeping. Hey, check 24, check 24. 25, check 25, check 25. One flip.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
One flip.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Brady now on first down. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Who do you want?
Hey, check it. Hey, high 7. Ozzy.
Watch the safety creep.
Ball 50.
To throw again. Brady eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long.
Sugar. Bravo. Hey, Alabama.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That sack by Khalil Mack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the pressure gets to him again. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Got it.
Out.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hey, 66.
Check 13. Check 13.
72.
Here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Alabama. Hey, second.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
How many yards is that?
So it's not an NFL record, but
Bro, what the fuck?
That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield?
You had to win with
the ball
you?
got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
That's it, baby. We go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it.
Come on, man. In this game fucking sucks.
Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the
nigga's
number
fucking
one
dig.
award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right
He
word,
that
the
knows,
most
but
attention to. and
bro,
the one that
Alphonse
they
is the
want
only game he
trumpeted
did some
the
shit.
most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Regular.
Hey, Delta.
Shoot. Alert flare. Regular.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
Come on, Deion's so dick.
He'll get the football in
And once I
very
can't
good
make this
field
field goal.
position late in this first half. So with 1 second
What the
left in
fuck? This shit not-
half,
oh my
goes the field
God.
goal unit.
This shit not
And with
even
just
there.
1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Move the team.
Mike is 59.
Zebra.
Go. 59 Mike.
Oh
Final play of the
my.
half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go
Just
down.
fucking scream.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Bro, don't tell me that shit. This shit don't fucking work, bro.
He gets away from one.
You about to make me not finish my
Here
fucking
just past
weekend
the
league games.
20-yard line.
Jared, there's literally nothing I could fucking do. Fucking playing like Timbo,
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down.
Oh my
and
God.
Find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And
Jerry, if you see what I'm doing to get fucking yards, bro.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So they'll come up first
Run
and
the
10
fucking
now
uphill
from the
pizza on
33. From the gun, it's Wilson. He gets this one to Johnson.
Oh, let's go, Calvin. Thank God.
20, 10, touchdown. Calvin Johnson.
You have tackle on conservative?
67 yards.
That's
And
probably
his
why.
guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Normal.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side.
Regular, yeah.
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the
17.
kick is away.
Oh my God, I gave it to John.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Wait, why don't that X Factors on your players?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra...
Come on, thank you.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
95.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He dropped the fucking slant.
But this one winds up
This
to
is
be
fucking
incomplete.
sick.
Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh my gosh, I fucking hate this
And
man.
his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD, for Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for a Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now.
Why is Brady leaving the fucking pocket?
Patriots touchdown.
This game is fucking garbage, bro.
27 yards. And
Bro.
the first turnover on defense leads to 6
Bro.
points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown,
That's
here's
like fucking
Gonzalez
29.
trying to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20
Why is he so
to the
fast down the
22-yard line.
field?
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Wilson
going to fake the give and keep it himself. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down now.
Oh my
And
God.
he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Playing on conservative.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's not the same
So
animation
into
as
Pats
fucking
territory
regular.
now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And
Whoa!
it's football.
Whoa!
And it's picked up by
Whoa!
the Patriots. And his crew will take
How do I
over
football
at their
conservative?
own
This game is
45-yard
fucking.
line.
Yeah.
Very good starting position for the
Oh
Patriot
my
offense as they
God.
come up 1st and 10.
That nigga got like
at the
80 carrying
45.
though, bro.
Shadow. Hey, Alpha.
Yes.
Second. Go 50. Alert.
Now after the fumble.
Why am I in the
recovery, it's
backfield?
Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Regular. Sponge. Shadow.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Gun. Check 9. Zebra.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson steps away, and he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter
That's why
the
they just
situation.
reached one-handed
In this
fucking
case,
snap.
though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Watch the twist.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. He'll hit Jackson, complete. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't
What
want to
else
just
did he
throw
go
a ball
for?
blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not,
Nah,
get
I'll
something
do it
safe because we
on
do
board.
have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
If I missed that.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 4th-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Come on,
Brady
man.
got a man. It's Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, my God!
Wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it. But
That's it down for what?
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Wilson throwing again.
Why is he
Down he
screaming?
goes. They sack him back at the 36.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead. And
Wait.
throw the ball.
That was some bull-ass shit he just
Have to
did.
be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
He literally just swiped all my freaking receivers. I mean, all my linemen. Swipe one by one.
Now Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
You got a Dolphins
This
defense
game
plays
back
what?
within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
So what formation that is? Your defense, the cover 1 shit. G.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Brady going to look to throw. This is Randy Moss. Now a second time
this game fake
by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Brady, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hitting.
Whoa, this game sucks.
To him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then the
Whoa, that's fake. Oh, my God, that's so fake. He just got up and did a backflip. What the? Oh, my God.
Now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, for Coleman? Then with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, Alabama. 5. Let's go no, 66. Hey, Bolt 66.
Back to throw, Brady. This will be caught by Brown.
Come on, man.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go.
Hey, Bolt 66. Bolt Bandit. 72.
The late pose.
No, 66.
Brady to throw.
Oh, he still threw it.
Man open, it's Moss complete. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Brady now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Brady going to throw here, and he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. To throw is Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. John Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
why you went that way, Calvin? And oh my God,
Goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this